Hi Otters, I'm Cecilia with the Technology Help Desk, and these are your tech tips for Tuesday, courtesy of the Division of Information Technology here at Cal State Monterey Bay. Today, we're going to talk about phishing and spear phishing, as well as other scams that are out there. You're probably familiar with standard phishing examples. Sometimes they're ridiculous, poorly worded emails claiming you've just inherited a sum of money and to contact them immediately to claim it. Most of the time, though, their emails make to look like they are from a specific company you might do business with. They could look like they're from your bank or from a store like Walmart, Best Buy, or Lowe's. Usually, they're trying to tempt you to click on links that will take you to pages asking you to provide information. In this example, they want you to click on the link to stop this fraudulent purchase. Clicking on the link will take you to a page asking for your bank information to stop the charge. But do you know what spear phishing is? These are targeted phishing attempts where scammers use social engineering to pick a specific target to trick them into giving access to important information. Let's compare them in phishing terms. In everyday common phishing attempts, the phishers are casting a wide net by emailing a large number of people, hoping to get several caught in their net by clicking and providing information. In spear phishing, however, the attempts are much more skilled and individualized. These are spear fishers who are swimming around looking for one big fish to land. They research an organization, like CSUMB, to figure out who would be a good target for the information that they are looking for. They will target employees by using the name of a manager, director, or even president of the university. By using that familiarity, something that's found by doing just a little research on the web can create a false sense of trust in the target. And did you know there's another type of phishing attempt called whaling? Whaling is when spear phishers go after top-ranked officials in your organization. So in our case, that would be the president, provost, or deans to get their credentials so they can log into as them. Remember that your supervisor, dean, director, or the president of the university will not ask you to provide them with secure data or gift cards over email or text. It's important to not just recognize these attempts, but to correctly report them. By doing so, you are flagging content for Google to catch and are saving your classmates, colleagues, and even family members from possibly getting the same message, but falling prey to it. It's so easy to report a phishing attempt of any kind. Simply click on the 3 dots to the right of the email and select Report Phishing. That's it. Pro tip, this does not work in their mobile app and must be done in a web browser. But phishing and spear phishing aren't the only scams you need to watch out for. There are scams over text and phone call as well. Do not respond to text from people you do not know. Additionally, be wary of people you don't know contacting you over social media. Romance scams have cheated many people out of money by scammers gaining your trust and friendship over social media or dating apps, and then once they have built that trust, they attempt to scam you out of money. There are people texting you claiming you've won the lottery or other cash prizes and ask for your banking credentials. There are also scams with people contacting you claiming to be the IRS, your bank, or the DMV, trying to get you to divulge personal information, including social security numbers, driver's license numbers, dates of birth, and banking information. Always be suspicious of people asking for this kind of information from you. Also know that most legitimate companies will not contact you to pay your balance off in gift cards of any sort. This includes Medicare and the IRS. Recently, people have been calling customers and claiming to be from the bank, but when the caller questions if they're really the bank calling, the scammer on the other end of the line will tell them to check the caller ID against the bank's phone number on the back of the card. It's important to realize that callers can easily spoof or make caller ID information so it looks like it's the number of the bank calling. Always tell callers claiming to be with financial institutions that you will call them right back. Then call them using the number on the back of your card or on your statement, even if that's the number shown on the caller ID. These scams use fear to prey on our older family and on friends who may be less tech savvy. Calls claiming to be grandchildren in trouble, tech support scams calling to tell you that your computer has a virus and only they can fix it for you, calls about Medicare or even the bank or other financial institutions. So what can you do? See yourself in cybersecurity by creating a dialogue with family and friends about these kinds of situations. Make them aware of how to spot a phish, a romance scammer, or other person out to take their money. Make sure they know not to trust caller ID information. And above all, report it. We will put a link to the Justice Department's website in the video description on YouTube. Remember, reporting these incidents not only for you, but for the people who don't know how or who to report them to. By doing this, you could be saving many of your friends and family the heartache of losing money or being the victim to identity theft. Thank you for watching our Tech Tip Tuesday for this week. You can also visit us on the web at csumb.edu/IT or follow us on social media on Twitter and Instagram at csumb_IT. Feel free to send us your suggestions for future topics via our social media.